What's up, guys? How are you guys doing tonight? I wanted to say thank you for coming to my live stream. And guys, I got an awesome class packed for you tonight, packed full of knowledge, packed full of nuggets. So before we all get started with this whole thing, I want to make sure you guys have a pen and paper, pencil and paper, whatever you need. I definitely recommend taking some notes, or you can also just watch the replay. So if you're taking notes, let me know in the comments. Type notes. I always like to know who is actually paying attention. So I think you guys are going to love this class. This is my scheduled meetup model class. And you guys are going to get a ton of value out of this, because this class is all about making more money by actually doing less. So I think you guys are going to love this. So I always like to start off these live streams, guys, with wins. Also, if you guys can hear me, type live in the comments below, just so I can make sure that, everything's coming through loud and clear, and we're all good there. I just want to make sure we're all good. I always want to start off with some wins. I had a lot of student wins this past week, a lot of new students jumping in, getting their first couple of devices, and I also had a couple of wins myself. So I picked up quite a few devices this week. Here's a couple right here, a couple of damaged ones, more damaged ones, 11 Pro damaged. We got an S22 Ultra here, the nice one. Picked it up for $520, it'll sell for like $850 or so. I picked up a Z Flip 4, so this is actually one of the newer ones. So you guys have probably noticed these. These are, these are relatively new to the market. So, however, I'll be honest, they aren't selling as good as I hope they did. But, they're still kind of cool. I mean, you can fold it and everything. It's pretty awesome. It's a cool phone, just they aren't selling as well as I expected them to. Kind of funny, a lot of people don't like them. So, I'm actually able to get them for pretty decent prices because nobody actually likes them. It's kind of funny. Picked up an S22 Plus. So this is the first one of these that I've ever picked up. Pretty nice phone, actually. So pretty cool. I picked this one up a couple days ago. This is probably the most damaged iPad that there is. So this is a 7th generation iPad. Wi-Fi and cellular. There was no iCloud on it or anything like that. So it was a good pickup, right? And then I picked up 2 MacBooks. So good money in these. Obviously, this one's broken. This one is not. So there's money in all of this stuff, right? So if you guys got some wins, go ahead and type whatever those wins are below. I love hearing about the wins. I want to keep the wins coming. So keep showing up to these and keep sharing your wins. So by the way, guys, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Chris Schroeder. I have been flipping for 7 years. And now I teach people how to do the same thing. I help people create extra income, or I mainly focus on helping people turn this thing into a business. So a lot of phone flippers start off, this whole thing is a side hustle. And then, a lot of people come to me whenever they're ready to create an actual business out of this thing. So, and scale it up, right? So that's what I do, right? But let's go ahead and jump into the class, guys. I think you guys are going to love this class. I think you're going to get a lot of value out of this class because this is my scheduled meetup model. All of my students absolutely love this model. It saves them tons and tons and tons of time. And honestly, they make more money because of it. So let's pop into it, and I'll give you guys the nuggets, okay? So scheduled meetup model is based around meeting people twice a day. You can also meet people once a day. I'm actually down to once a day myself. So let's kind of go over the first part of it, right? So one thing you guys need to understand is this is your business. Right? This is your business, okay? And what I mean by that is, this is yours, right? It's not theirs, right? So why, as the business owner, should you be going to pick up the device from the people from, wherever they are. I get it, it's convenient for them. However, the only problem with that, if you haven't done this yet, people are going to ghost you, right? People are going to ghost you. Now, also, whenever you need something, don't you usually go to the place of business? Isn't that usually how, most of the exchange of goods and services goes? Why would this be any different, right? So the way this really works is everybody comes to us. It's pretty, for me anyway, it is assumed that they come to me, right? I just assume that they're going to come to me. That's how I phrase it in the messenger. That's just how I phrase it, right? Like, I expect them to come to me, right? So it's your business. They should come to you to get the money, right? So that's the first thing. Remember, it's your business, okay? It's not theirs, and they don't control you. The next thing that you need to understand about this model is these people need you more than you need them, okay? This is kind of the mindset that you want to get to when you're using this model, okay? They need you more than you need them, right? They need the money that you have more than you really need their phone, right? So this is kind of how this business model works, okay? So they need you, right? They need your money. So why shouldn't they come to you, right? It kind of ties into the first part of it, but just remember that they need you more than you need them, okay? That's very, very, very important, okay? The next thing, guys, 2 times. Pick 2 very specific times during the day where you can meet people. This can be around your job. This can be whatever you want to do. By the way, guys, I see some questions coming in. Can you guys, I'll answer the questions after the live stream. I appreciate the questions, but I'll do them after the live stream. Thanks. So there's 2 times that you want to meet per day. You can also do it at 1. If your job won't allow you to meet twice a day, just do 1, right? 5 p.m. or something. Mine are specifically 12 and 5 p.m. every single day, okay? So that's what I tell people. Hey, I'll be here at the Starbucks at this location at 12 today and then 5 today. I'll be there for about 30 to 45 minutes and then I'll leave. I also let them know the times that I'm going to be there, right? I let them know that I'll be there at 12 and 5, but I also let them know how long, typically. Usually I'm there for 45 minutes, okay? The wonderful thing about these times is they're built into your schedule, right? If you already have these times set, they are built into your schedule. So you were already going to be there anyway. If somebody ghosts you, okay, whatever, right? One thing that I like to do when I meet at 12 and 5 is I usually, set aside some time to maybe post some ads, work on my ads, work on the business. It gives me really good thinking time. I do all of my meetups at Starbucks. So, I was going to be there anyway, right? So if somebody just doesn't show up, I still got work done, right? So I love this model. I used to do this. I used to run around town, all day, every day at the customer's whim, right? Somebody said they were ready to meet. I was there, kind of thing. Guys, that is exhausting. It doesn't work very well. I mean, it does work, but you're going to get real tired of it real soon. You'll probably leave the business as well. I mean, I've seen that before where it just gets overwhelming and it's not sustainable running around town all day, right? You might as well just get a job with Uber at that point, right? So meeting twice a day, very, very important, okay? The cool thing about these scheduled meetups is lineups. So lineups are when more than one person is meeting you at a time. So, sometimes during the day, I'll have 1, 2, and then sometimes even 3 or 4 people meeting me all at once. Now, most people don't show up on time, right? But some people do. And then, some of them are spread out between 30 and 45 minutes, but sometimes some of them all show up at the same time. And I'll be honest with you guys, that is really cool. It's really cool because when you're there to meet all, let's say 4 people all at once, guys, you just made hundreds of dollars in profit off of 4 people all at the same time. You are basically compressing your profit, within a 30-minute window or a 45-minute window. And that's one of the greatest things about this model. One of my Rescale students, Rescale is my highest tiered program after the accelerator program. She was already doing, about $6,000-$7,000 in profit a month, but she was running around town all day long, right? And it was wearing her down. It was wear and tear on her car. She took this model, and I believe her profit increased by 30%, and she doesn't run around town anymore. So everybody meets her at a specific location, and she's making more money now doing less work. It is fantastic. This is one of the best models that that has worked for me. So let me know if you guys got some value out of this class. You can type that in the chat below. Just type value. Once again, all questions I'll answer after the live stream. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are interested, I do help people kind of one-on-one in a group setting, okay? Basically what I do is I help people eliminate about 6 months worth of, mistakes and, learning curves and things like that. I help new and I help established phone flippers grow their businesses. I actually help them create a business out of this, like repeat customers and CRMs and websites and things like that. This is what I do. I help people take this, turn it into an actual business that they can actually operate without getting overwhelmed. So if that's something you're looking to do, what I want you to do is I want you to type apply in the comments below. I'll reach out to you personally, see if we're a good fit, and then we'll go from there. If you're not ready for something like that, what I recommend is getting my ebook. It's $4.95. It's great if you're brand new, right? It also comes with a money back guarantee. Like if you want your $5 back, you can have it. Like, not that worried about it. You can keep the ebook too. So if you want that, I'll drop the link. It'll be down here and it'll be up here. So check that stuff out, guys. And I hope you guys got some value out of my scheduled meetup model. And have a great night. And I hope you guys learned a lot. And see you guys later.